In this video, we are going to understand this problem statement, as you can see, and we'll go through the greedy approach to solve this problem. And this is a very interesting problem based on binary plus greedy problem. And so we'll look into this problem. So let's break it down together. And we'll understand the intuition. Then we'll do dry run, and then we'll do the Java coding. Okay. So let's read the question from here. The question is saying that you are given a binary string s and a positive integer k. So as you can see the example, we have given binary string s we have given and k we have given, right? Means the string that we have given is in the binary form, so it called binary string, and the another is string integer k we have given, right? So we have to return the length of the longest substring of s that makes up a binary number less than or equal to k. So you know the length of the longest substring, how to find that? Based on that we have to do that, but some condition that return the length of the longest substring of s that makes up a binary number less than equal to k. Means you are given a binary string s and an integer k, and our task is to find the longest subsequence, you can say, of s such that the binary number it form is less than or equal to k, right? Means what is the long subsequence? A subsequence means you can delete character but not change their order, right? So as you can see, we have given 1 0 0 1 0 1 0, right? Means all the ones are coming before the 0, right? So if you want to remove this, you can remove this, right? But you cannot remove this and you can put here, right? So you can delete it, but you cannot change this order, right? So the leading zeros totally allowed, and the empty string count as 0 will follow, right? All the empty string count we will count as a 0, right? And all the leading zeros, right, totally allowed here. Okay, so let's understand in this form of example, right? So if you observe that problem, right, it's a very tricky problem, and so there is only two big ideas there, right? The idea is to you can say always keep zeros, right? And because see why I'm saying always keep the zeros, right? So zeros doesn't increase the binary value, so you can safely include all of them, right? And if you include one s, right, means from right to left, right? If you go from this side, right, from right to left, means binary value will increase exponentially, right? Means 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, like that it will keep increasing, right? And so the binary value will get increases exponentially according to the number of position it will exceed, right? So we start from the least significant bit, right? LSB, right, least significant bit, and the right end to the right end, and it will include only 1s here. Okay, so that it doesn't make the number exceed k. Understand? That's it. So it's a super greedy and super clean. So let's understand how to do this. Before that, if you observe that this problem is saying that we have given a string s and k we have given, right? So answer is coming 5. So the explanation saying that the longest subsequence of s that makes up the binary number less than or equal to 5 is 00010. As this number is equal to 2, right, 010, right, you know the decimal, that note that the 00100 and 00101 are also possible, which are equal to 4 and 5 in the decimal respectively. The length of this subsequence is 5, and so 5 is the longest one, right? And so we are returning this 5 as answer. Okay, so let's understand, and we'll understand the code also. Okay, we are given two things. The first is binary string s, only 0 and 1s we have given here, right? And so we also given the positive k, right? So we want to pick the character from the binary string that we have given, right, and without changing the order, right? Because we have to find the subsequence, right? And subsequence is we cannot change the order. right? So we want to pick characters from the given binary string, right? That is called S, without changing order. So to form a binary number less than equal to k, right, we want the length of the longest such subsequences. Okay, so let's understand that we need to find the longest length of subsequence, not necessarily continuous, of such that when a interpreter is binary number, it's less than equal to k, we can say that, right? And so the intuition is, we'll go for all zeros are safe, they contribute nothing to numeric value, so we can include all zeros, and all ones contribute values, means each ones increases the numeric value based on its position, especially if it's on the right side, right? So least significant bit we are talking about. Okay, so we need to maximize the subsequence length, you can say zeros, right? All that will include all zeros, right? And carefully it will include 1s starting from the right. So the less significant we will use here LSB, and only if their binary contribution is keeps total less than equal to k. Understand? Means we'll go for all the zeros that are safe, because these are safe, right? And will contribute with the 1s contribution value. Okay, and we have to maximize the subsequence length. So very first what we need to do, we will so we have given this function, right? As you can see, we have given this function, and a string s we have given and k we have given, right? Means this is our function which takes two arguments, the string s we have given and integer k we have given, right? So if we'll take the string s, let's suppose that we have given 10010, right? We have given that we will take, and k, I think it was given 5, right? That we have given. Okay, and if we'll take all these as a count, these as a static variables, or not a static variable, the member variables, right? Or local variables, you can say that, right? If we'll take these variables in this class, right? So we have to define first of all the count, value, power, and this. Why we have to return the count, right? Because when we are initializing this count, it means we want to initialize the count to how many digits we include in our sequence, right? So that we have to find, and at the last we will return this count, right? Means we will count the you can say how many digits we include in our subsequences, and so we'll return the its length as a count, right? Then we'll have the value. So this value will be the decimal value of selected bit that we will use, right? Means we have the running binary value of the chosen subsequence, right? So we'll get the decimal value of the selected bits, right? Then we have the power that will take the it will also initialize from 0, and it will track the bit position like 2 to the power 0, right? As it increases the power. Okay, then n is the length, that know the strength of string length, right? String that we have given a string. Okay, so we'll start in the very first, we'll go for the you can say I n minus 1 to 0 in the decreasing order. Means we want the loop from you can say right to left, right? So we'll go from right to left, right? Because the rightmost digits are lowest power 2 to the power 0 and cheapest to include, right? So we will, so that we will use the least significant bit, right, which will go from right to left, right? And so the least significant bit will include it, right? Means the rightmost digits are allowed, right? In the sense you can say 2 to the power 0, that is a cheapest to include, right? That we will do. So let's suppose we have a character at I, right? And if we'll take this character, right? So character can be 0, let's suppose. So in the very first character from the left side, right side, if it is 0, so if c is 0, means the character is 0, right? So what we should do, we should increase count plus plus, because 0 we can add, because the 0, if you will add 0, that means no value will be there, right? So we also include it, right? So only it will increase the count, which means it will not include the value, right? So we can say yes, we can add it. Okay, other than if you add 1, means we have to, when we are adding 1, in that case we have to be very careful, more careful we have to happen, right? And for that we'll include into the else condition. Okay, so we'll try to include 1 only if its binary value fits within the k. Understand? Means for 1 this is for 0, means for first of all if will be for the 0 and else will be for 1s, right? So for a 1 we calculate its value 2 to the power what, 2 to the power, are written as less than equal to 1l, let's suppose, right? So if the power is less than 32, right, 2 to the power we have given, right? So it will prevent the overflow of larger power. So let's suppose if we will take 1l, right? So what we want to do, we calculate its value 2 to the power, let's suppose 2 to the power we can say let's write it as a, you can say 1l, right? So if the value plus, if we will add it, right? So if the adding doesn't exceed the k, right, we will include it, right? We will add into the what, in the value, and then we'll increase the count. So power is less than 32, right? And we don't go beyond 32 bit, means it will prevent the it will prevent the overflow, since you know the k is maximum what, in the question if you see it was 10 to, it was k should be less than equal to 10 to the power 9, right? So to prevent the overflow we have to take power should be less than equal to 32, less than 32, right? And then we'll increase after this else condition, will increase the power plus plus, right? So every time we move left, right, we will move to the left side, right? So it will increase the bit position power plus plus, and then finally we'll return the count. So how many digits we include in the total is called, it will call count, right? So now let's try to understand a dry run. Let's suppose we have given this input, we call this as a string s. Give me a second. We have given k, we have given, right, and we have to read string s from right to left, right? So in this case we'll go through let's suppose right to left, right? And index we have given what, how many indexes we have given, let's suppose 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is index 6, right? So from index 6 to 0 we have to go, right? So let's suppose, yeah, you can see 6 and then till we have to go 0, right, in the dictionary. Let's suppose all the characters we have given like this, right? So should we include the 0, right? So the if, in the if condition what will go, the condition will go 0 will get selected and the count will get increases, right? So as you can see count is increases. If you will take 1, means 2 to the power 1 is 2, the value is 2, that is okay, right? It means we can include the value here, right, and count will become 2. So when for the first time when the 0 came, we have not added in the value, but the count is get incremented, because if we include 0 in the in this case, right, so it doesn't add any value into the value, right? Understand? And similarly we'll do for others, right? And then if it is coming more than you can say the range, right, then we will skip it, otherwise we'll keep including the value and we'll keep increasing the count, right? And as well as we will increase the power also, right, because we have to also check the power, right? So once you will have this count ready, right, means you will return it as a count, right? So if you see the max valid subsequence for this decimal is equal to 2, that is the length of equal to 5, right? And so we have included what, here we have included 0, from the 0 we have included from index 6, then we have included 1 from index 5, then we have included 0 for index 4, and like that we have included and we have discarded others, right? So if you observe that the summary of this logic is to just go from right to left, right, and always include 0. They will help you to increase the length, including the increase value, right? And so we'll do increase value plus count plus plus, right? So always include 0, right? That will help you without increasing the value. And if the other than the 0 is coming, that is 1, right? So include 1 only if it keeps the binary value less than equal to k, right? If it is less than equal to k, keep including and increase the count as well. You have to stop only if it is more than the overflow value, right? I think you will like this video, and let me know in the comment section, right? So if you represent in the binary string, you can represent like this, you can include this, and rest of them you can skip it, right? And so the binary is coming this, right? And so the decimal is 410 is nothing but this, and so it is coming like that. Okay, 8423, 8421, I told you, right? So this is 2, okay, which is less than equal to 5. So if you talk about the edge cases, k is a very large, right? 10 to the power 9 we are talking about, right? We have given, so you don't need to include 1s beyond 31 bit, right? And your limit is to maximum 32 bit to avoid the overflow, and s has only zeros, so we'll return, so just return the count of all the characters, they don't contribute, right? And if s has only 1s, you might only include a few bits if the k is small, right? So the time complexity is O of n, and the space complexity is O of 1, because in one pass we are going through all the string, and we are not taking extra spaces. Okay, so thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit subscribe this channel, and let me know in the comment box that you understood, and it's if any suggestion is there, please ping me in the comment box, and please like, subscribe this channel if you're not subscribed this. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and let us know what you want to learn next in the comment below. And thank you for watching this video.